I'm going to introduce Ray now. He's kind of going to be the lead speaker and kind of the reason why I wanted you guys all to come in. Ray Ciancaglini is a former professional boxer and longtime concussion awareness advocate who has battled Parkinson's syndrome and pugilistic dementia for many years. These progressive conditions are the result of his improper management of concussions during his boxing career. Ray travels the country addressing student athletes and medical students about the importance of prompt and proper concussion management and the possible repercussions of circumventing proper concussion protocol. His boxing career and national speaking notoriety has been layered with many accolades. His life story was featured by ABC News and was the subject of 2 Associated Press Awards and New York News Publishers Award. Ray's greatest reward, however, is knowing that he is making a difference in the lives of young athletes. So if everyone could please welcome Ray Ciancaglini.
Tonight, a lot of the students were inquiring why I was in the brace, and 2 weeks ago I spoke at the University of New England, which is right on the coast of Maine, and I met the students the day before, and they told me about a nice spot on the ocean which you could take great pictures at. So I took them up on it. Climbed a nice big rock with my suit and shoes on and took a spill. So I've had to have rotator cuff surgery a few days later, but I hope I have a little better luck here at Nazareth. But it didn't stop me any because I've spoken at Syracuse University and St. Bonaventure University since then. So that's for anybody that wanted to know what happened there. Thank you, Assistant Athletic Trainer Pete McCabe and the Nazareth College Athletic Department for allowing me the honor of being a guest speaker here tonight. You know, every successful boxer knows the importance of having knowledgeable and dedicated trainers work their corner. The great Muhammad Ali was guided by legendary trainers Angelo Dundee and Bundini Brown. And I can guarantee you that with a highly regarded team of athletic trainers working your corner here at Nazareth College, the safety and well-being of the student athletes is second to none. I hope everyone appreciates and never takes for granted this beautiful college and its dedicated staff. And special thank you to my very good friend, Dr. Bazarian, for his many contributions to concussion management and research. The remarkable advances in the detection and treatment of sports-related brain injuries are the direct result of the stellar dedication of Dr. Bazarian and his renowned research team at the University of Rochester Medical Center. Tonight I'm going to take you back some 45 years with segments of documented segments of my episodes with brain injury, and I really hope to shed some light on how far we've really come with treating concussions. And that will give you a real appreciation of all the hard work that is paying off that Dr. Bazarian has contributed.
We'll just kind of leave it open. If you guys have any questions for either Ray or Dr. Bazarian, just raise your hand. We'll pass around this other microphone and we'll answer any questions you may have. Don't jump all at once.
I don't need the mic. No, that's your doctor.
Let's put it. They're recording it, so I want you to take my phone.
It was just about the blood test for the sideline for athletes. Would it be, would blood results be affected by athletes who bars or something like that prior to the game? Or was it taken into consideration?
Great, that's a great question. Probably not, but there are other things that can affect some of these tests, and we kind of have to know about them. The most important thing is physical exertion. Physical exertion can elevate some of these brain proteins for reasons that we don't know. So knowing how much exertion elevates these proteins is really important before we know whether an elevated protein is from you exercising or from a brain injury. So you know why that question is so cool, because it's not really a slam dunk. Some of these blood tests are complicated. But protein bars, we're cool with that, so you can eat all those. Okay.
Any other questions?
My question is actually for you, Ray. I was wondering if the Concussion Management Awareness Act applied to both high schools and colleges, or if it's just a New York State law for high schools.
My understanding is that it applies to high school, but if you, to high school, and it you know, you can't get everything, and I was pushing for it to cover youth sports, but it didn't get that far. But Pete, maybe you can, does it cover college?
Most of the time, the state level does influence both high school and college, to answer the question. Yeah, so it does kind of go over both. But as we were I was talking with Ray earlier, there's definitely more legislation that needs to be done at the high school level to basically promote the same thing that we have at this level there. Unfortunately, money issues and everything like that tends to stop that. So it's kind of promoting from the top down. And once we can kind of get that, hopefully more things will be available at the high school level.
This is more a comment. Ray, thank you very much. You're a hero here in Rochester. And a good friend of mine, Charles Murray, world champion Charles Murray, couldn't be here tonight, but he said to pass on his sincere gratitude and appreciation for all you're doing for the athletes and for boxers in New York and all around the country. So Ray, thank you very much.
Any other questions? Any other comments?
If you take a hit in sports and you see stars, is it necessarily a concussion? Even though you're feeling good the next few days? Or could it be something where you might have taken a hit and lost your breath?
Well, seeing stars it's like that's one you should get checked out for. And that's a good question though, because not all these complaints that athletes have are necessarily concussion. So the first step is to complain. The second step is doing that scat on the sideline, which is kind of testing memory and balance. So, you know, if an athlete says, oh, I'm sad, okay, well, we know sadness can happen after concussion, right? Sadness also happens if you get your butt kicked in whatever sport you're playing. So if you pull that athlete out off on the side and say, well, I'm going to check out, and their memory's good and their balance is good, then you might say, you know what, you're fine, you don't have a concussion. So to your point, that's a symptom that deserves to be checked out, and then maybe based on the sideline scat, maybe everything will be okay. But let's not ignore that as a symptom that needs to be told to the athletic trainer so they can check out.
Any questions? Any other questions out there?
Other people have always heard some of the sayings that this individual's had a slight concussion. Treatment or remedy for that any different than a full-blown concussion? Or is there such a thing as a slight concussion? No, it's like you're either married or, I guess
No, it's like when you're pregnant, a little pregnant, that's what you're trying to say. So, you know, it used to be like a mild, moderate, severe concussion, no more. Now it's like you're pregnant or you're not. It's either you're concussed or you're not. And the treatment obviously is the same or whether, if you got gout, and that got you in the concussion basket, or you just had a headache and that, so the treatment, your full-bore treatment.
Anything else? Questions? All right. I just want to thank everybody again for coming, and a big thanks for Ray.